Hey everyone! Surprise! I'm a nail channel now. Just kidding, not really. I enjoy doing my nails, so this won't be the last nail video probably, but I also enjoy doing a lot of other things, so yeah, I'm gonna keep my content varied on this channel. It's just that after editing my last video where I showed you guys the old footage of me trying Polygel for the first time, I really got the itch to try it again. So today I thought that I would do just that and try my hand at Polygel again. It's been so long that it basically is going to be pretty much like me doing it for the first time again, so it'll be interesting. But this time I do have a little trick to hopefully help with the thickness of the nails. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here I am, ready to try this Polygel stuff again, after not touching it for over a year. So here we go. To start, I prepped my nails. I removed the old polish. Then I pushed back my cuticles and scraped off the dusty, crusty bits. Then I lightly roughed up my nails with the file. Not too much, I didn't want to thin my nail out. This is just to give the gel something to grab onto. Here I'm sizing the dual forms to my nails, one for each nail. I put them all in a row, ready to go. And here's my little trick that I mentioned earlier, something I've never used before, nail form stickers. To put these in place, I punched out the middle circle and flipped it around and stuck it on the underside of the form like so. I've seen people do this. I guess it gives it more strength or structure. Then I ripped the perforated bit on the back end. I stuck my finger in place, sliding the sticker under the nail, and then I pinched the sticker together at the tip here to help keep the curve of the nail, and then I stuck the rest of the form down. You usually see people using either a dual form or a sticker form, but today I thought I would try using both to kind of like sandwich the gel in between them. I have seen a handful of people do this technique, so it's not like I'm coming up with anything new, but typically you see either or when you see Polygel. But yeah, this is a technique that I've seen a few times, and I thought that it would be perfect to help me with the thickness of the nails, which, if you remember, I had trouble with before. So I ended up having to take the sticker off here because I forgot to apply the base coat to my nails. So the final step for prepping is to apply the base to all of my nails, and then I cured that. Now I stuck the sticker back on, and now I can shape the gel. I squeezed some of the white Polygel into the dual form, and I used my brush dipped in the slip solution to push the gel around the form until it was the length and shape that I wanted. Then I laid the form down on my nail, and, well, these plastic dual forms that I have are quite curved, and the sticker form is quite straight, so the forms weren't really like fitting together well, and it left a huge gap between them. I ended up cutting the sticker form down quite a bit in order to try to give the plastic form some room to squish down more. There, that's better. I used the brush dipped in slip solution to clean up the edges, and then I cured this under my UV light. Once hardened, I removed the dual form, and then the sticker form. With the sticker form on the bottom, the light really can't get to the underside, so I found the gel to be almost totally uncured, which actually ended up being kind of nice because I could cure the top, and then after removing the sticker, I could then go back and manipulate the underside a bit more before curing it. I didn't really do that with a thumb, but you may see me go back and do it with some of my other fingers. One thing I did end up having to do though was add a little bit more Polygel with the spatula in order to patch up some gaps in the tip. So I did that, and then I cured that nail. And there it is. I cleaned off the stickiness with a paper towel soaked in acetone, and I have quite a bit of cleanup to do around the cuticles, which I end up doing after I'm done with all my nails. So then I did the same thing for each finger. As I was using these dual forms, I was reminded just how much I didn't like the shape of them. They're quite curved and they kind of curve in a little bit, which I'm not really a big fan of. If I were to keep trying out using dual forms, I'd probably buy some different ones. Not as curved and better shaped. But also, I'm really interested in trying to see how much I would like using just the sticker form and then building the nail on top of that. So I'll probably try that next actually. Anyway, here they are in dire need of a shaping. I mean, look how long I ended up making the ring finger. I clipped what I could down with nail clippers, trying to get them to be about the same length. It was kind of hard with some of the fingers because even though I sandwiched the gel between the two types of forms, since they didn't fit together really well, the gel was still super thick. Basically, the little trick that I tried to do didn't really work as well as I anticipated, at least with this combo of the plastic dual form and the sticker. Then I went through with a file and filed every finger, taking care to clean up the bits that I missed around the edges and to shape the overall nail. Unfortunately, these are still on the thick side, so shaping took longer than I'd like. So here they are, ready for the design. I decided to revisit this cloud design that I did before. The trick to these designs I did was that I used a white gel pen. Not gel polish like a polish pen, it's just a white pen that I had for drawing. It works perfectly to draw on the details that I wanted. I went through and drew the clouds on each nail. Then I went back through and added the little sparkly looking bits. Then I finished the look off with some no wipe clear gel top coat and cured that. I brushed some nail oil onto my cuticles and under the nails, rubbed that in, and then I was done. Well, actually I did my other hand, and then I was done. So as I've mentioned a couple times, I still had thickness issues with these, and I don't have an e-file, so I couldn't easily and quickly file them down to cut back on that thickness. With a normal file, like an emery board, I could just like sit there and file off like the top of my nail, but the problem that bothers me is the underside of the nail. It can get kind of gunky up in there, so if you have an e-file, usually there's a tip that you can like really get in there and clean it out. So yeah, before I do these again, I'll probably pick up a cheap little e-file or something so that I can do that. Besides that, I love how these turned out. I really like the look of the milky white base with the opaque white design on top. I think it's so cute. And editing Rachel here. A few days after I did these nails, I ended up getting an e-file and I further shaped the nails. Let me tell you, the one that gets up in there under your nails is a game changer. I made them thinner and I shaped them a bit more, and I also changed up the design. My husband surprised me with some Hollow Taco unicorn skin polishes, so I had to use one of those. I did a layer of galactic unicorn skin, and when that was dry, I used my trusty white gel pen to draw on some designs. And then I topped it off with the no wipe clear gel top coat to finish. These are probably some of my favorite nails I've done in a while. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!